Good morning. It's Saturday, May 18th. I'm going to do a quick walkthrough. We're going to take a quick look here. Which was 4. No, there was 4. Now there's only 2. My blood orange blueberries haven't ripened yet. Got the lavender, which kind of died back a little bit. We had to do some cutting it back. This is some lavender babies. Some more lavender babies. Got some tomatoes. Got some tomatoes that have started down there, but I'm not gonna walk over there. Let's just move on. Some milkweed. Today we're going backwards from our normal trip. These trees over here get ignored a little bit. Put a little jujube. Which right down here has got some runners. It's our white mulberry. And the fruit is looking small. So probably twice as much fruit as from last year, but the pieces look small. All right, come up here and look at my Palo Verde. Maybe I killed it, but it looks like we're gonna have some flowers. Got right down in there. Not a happy branch, that's all right. I like the Palo Verde because of the green trunk. It's one of those trees I got from an SDG&E free tree program, like this desert willow here. All right, let's keep moving here. One of my projects this weekend is going to be bringing up new mulch. I got a new load out in the driveway. Check you out. Cool. Always forget this is my plum-cot parfait, and I have another new plum-cot Flavor King, which I need to plant, and they're jujube. A little worried about it, but there's some flowers. I did notice down here that the trunk had taken a beating here. Hopefully that's all right. Got lots of foliage and flowers, so wait and see. Our little succulents. Lots of succulents. Bunch of plumerias. This is an apricot. Has not done as well as I had hoped, but tubes on here. Okay. All right. And I bought a Hass avocado. Now what I was thinking, do I have enough avocados already? I don't know. There's our 5-in-1 plum. And still flowering, but it already had its flower. And I did not get much fruit this year. This is the Shiro plum piece. So let's go up and over. I'm not sure which is the best way. The challenges of growing stuff on a hill, steep embankment. Every year I worry about this guy, which is the Stanley prune. I think maybe that thing's dead, but all the other ones have come out. So we got an Italian prune. I don't see any fruit on it, but there is a little bit of some Santa Rosa, but not much, which is also a bummer. And so the blue damson, there's a few there. Boy, to wait and see. So down here, got my Gala apple, which started to flower this week. My original avocado tree that was here when we bought the place. Lots of flowers this year. I did see one little baby avocado in one place, but I'm not expecting it to have any fruit this year. But you know, easily 10 to 20 times as many blossoms this year than last year. So is it on its swoop? Start producing fruit. We'll see. Cherry tree. Some nice blossoms up there at the top. And my nectarine. All right. Okay, this one's ready to go. This is a Desert Delight. Tastes like the nectarine. Yum. The nectar plum didn't generate a single nectar plum this year. But did have some strange weather where it warmed up, then rained, or it blossomed and then rained. No bees, too cool. It was just too early for it this year. A couple of tangerine trees. This one here, I don't think I saw any flowers on it. That one down there has some flowers and some fruit going. Over there I got Washington navel. It's an aloe plant. Let's turn around here. Look at our Anna apple. Cool. So I had some Mexican fan grass growing around this apple tree. When I pulled it out, the tree seemed to do better. But you see, I did not provide enough downward mobility for roots. What I mean by that is the ground's not covered, it's hard and impacted, and I'm gonna cut down a palm tree and give a place for the roots to grow. And what happens is the birds come up here and they're looking for grubs and worms or insects or whatever, and they push all the mulch downhill. I need to stop that flow. All right, we got a cameo. Naoki. Volunteer avocado. Our pomegranate. Are we gonna have pomegranates this year? Certainly this is more blossoms than I've had in all the other years. Guava. My Suffering Honeycrisp, which it too, I think, has some damage to it. So I was never really hopeful this was going to do much. It's starting to bud out. Oh, here we go. What's that little growth down here? And right below us down here is a Mexican lime tree. And let's just keep going here. Mission fig. And I don't know, I had to cut down all these bushes and got more to do. Newly planted tree. Right, this is my apium. There's my one little apium. And the tree's a little lopsided. So, like I said, I got a new thing of mulch. This is what I was talking about. Put down some logs to kind of hold back some of the mulch and leave area for roots to grow downwards a little better. Down here, my Fuerte. Flowers, but no fruit. The flowers are almost all gone, so I don't see any new ones popping up, but lots of good growth. The dead leaves, foliage dropping off. Cameo and Naoki. And this is my Fuji. A lot of flowers budding out. Am I gonna have any apples here? We'll see. Also cutting this back. Got to jump the fence. I'm gonna cut all this down. There's ice plant back there. Think about planting a tree. In there. All right. I'm in Naoki's hunting grounds. Prince grape. Oh my. There's a lot of growth here. I think I need to prune it back a little bit. But if you look closely, there's some little grape clusters. My panache fig, which I'm gonna have to start pinching. My sorry papayas. And here is my little cotto. And there's some baby avocados. So last year, again, had a lot of weird weather. I didn't have a single fruit come off this. This year's the harvest is looking a little better. And last year, even more wet than it was this year and colder. had blossoms, but maybe this tree's gonna do an alternating years of avocado. So I don't know. Lots of avocados in this tree. I wonder whether I should have bought that ass avocado. This is another tangerine. So let's see here. What is going on there? Something came in here and got to this. Yeah, I can't remember. Another tangerine. My lemon. Haven't come over here too much, but I'll talk about it. But get my banana, which is not doing well. I got a mango tree kind of underneath the canopy, and there's new growth, but no flowers this year. So I think this is the 4th mango I've had problems where it's been too much sun. Time I had a mouse eat the bark away from the bottom of the tree, or maybe it was a rabbit, and I'm munching around the bottom, killed it. Some strawberries. Volunteer avocado. Grapefruit, which has been struggling, but there's some new growth. There's some new growth up here. Another banana, which seems to be doing okay. And the other side of the avocado tree, and I think of note, just lots of little babies. But lots of flowers that did not produce little babies. So far, I think this is the biggest one I've got. Normally, we'll see. But this is a long time coming. I think it's been 4 years to get this tree happy. All right, the papayas, stay or go. I think they're struggling too much. So underneath the fig tree down there, I've got a volunteer, probably nectarine tree. There's a couple of them down there. Just gonna let it grow. All right, come back over here. Pineapple guava. Got lots of blackberries coming. Blackberries. My goji berry mess. No flowers this year. And this year I planted, this is a Caracara dwarf orange. All right. My 4-in-1 lemon lime. So we're gonna get definitely some Mexican limes. This branch does not look good. Probably the more interesting is getting some of the Bear's limes, which I haven't had too many of, but it also had the shortest graft. And yeah, there's one right there. So there should be a few this year. I had planted the Mexican lime tree behind me because I didn't think that this Mexican lime was going to work out for me, but now I'm going to have too many Mexican limes. All right, that's a nice new growth here. Of course, this orange tree. Put it up. We've got some pineapples. Another pineapple in the back. We're just gonna get all shaded out here. Got our pear tree, which has pears on them. Some more strawberries, Asian pear, and then there in the background's my crazy grapevine. So, but the Asian pear, I think I had one Asian pear last year, and we're starting to see a few flowers here, so that's awesome. Another pineapple, although it looks dead. And yeah, I've got a pretty good amount of bee activity out here, and of course all the nasturtiums. This is Adamoya, Cherimoya. Oh boy, what am I gonna do with all those grapevines? All right, a peach tree. I think that's a nectarine volunteer, another nectarine volunteer. And I think I lost my only peach on here just recently because I don't see it anymore. All right, let's walk over here. I think I made a mistake. I planted raspberries here. Now look at them all over the place. Oops, but I think I'll get some raspberries this year. This is a Babo variety. I know I'm gonna be suffering with all this for years to come, but raspberries. And here's another tangerine. This guy is loaded this year, just loaded with fruit. And I mean, look at this. And then lastly, another peach tree. One's I forget which one's which, but one's Santa Barbara variety, the other was Long Beach. I think I may have made a mistake planting this here because I don't know if it gets enough sunlight. Anyway, one peach here, another peach down there. Does not have good form. Wow. It gets shaded out over here, but you know, right now the sun's here, goes straight overhead. All right, my little quat. Got some succulents back there. So, and then finally, kind of skipped over the persimmon tree, but the bananas that I said were struggling, this was a baby from it, and it looks so much better. But over here, there's not, it's protected from wind and gets direct sunlight for a lot of the day. I put down some mulch here. I've got a Fukuyama navel orange and milkweed and some, I forget what kind of flower this is, but some flower. Of course, my Philippine lime, which is going nuts. Need to come out and pick the fruit. And with that, I'm gonna wrap it up here. All right, till next time. Happy gardening.